What's going on? This is a special episode of Nine Wings. Today, today's episode is called Friends, Users, and Associates.
Friends,
Because,
users, and associates.
yes, I think this is a topic that a lot of people in the world do not understand, especially kids. So, parents, take a seat and understand what you have to explain to your children to make them successful adults. So, Willie B, what do you consider a friend to be?
Friend to be loyal, um, honest, straight up. Um, character is important. Their integrity. Um, I want to say the ability. Um, I would say the ability to support you, even if money is not a factor. Like yeah, it's financially be a plus, but more important than that is the trust and the iron sharpened iron syndrome.
Okay. Now, when you think
Um,
about who is a user, when you think of a user, what do you think of?
a leech, a person that's not a person that's out for self.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, they have their own intentions because that will make them what's that, constituents. How you say that word?
Yeah, that would be a good word. Um.
Um, but at the same time, they I'll give an example. We'll say like every time, say something is going on, they're self-absorbed. They're about them. Like you know, they're when you have a problem, they're not really too keen on what your problem is or keen to help you solve the issue. They're keen more into solving their own issue, taking care of themselves. Um, if you say, "Hey, man, let's go do this," you know,
Yeah.
I can't do. I'm not gonna do it. Or you find out they did something else. When you say, "Hey, yo, let's go chill out over here," then you come to find out, "Yo, hold on, didn't we supposed to?" Oh, you ditched me. Oh, okay. Oh, you. Oh, so you want the girl that I? Oh, okay. The girl that you wanted to be with. I tried to holler, but we couldn't have this conversation. Like no communication. Like no. Like it. It only benefits that person.
Okay.
Or they always consistently trying to play you every time you turn around, talk behind your back.
Now,
That's not a real
now,
friend.
associate. When you hear the word, "Oh, that's my associate," what do you think about?
Um, Coworker, like
Okay.
somebody I see. Uh, I may see you every day, but we don't bang like that. We don't have that conversation. Uh, to say like, hey, this was going on in my house. Everything is just pretty much. how can I put it?
Work
Base level.
base level. Good.
Let's say
Entry
base
level
level, because
entry level knowledge about a person. Like, yeah,
right, like it's no growth there. There is. Okay, if I could use job for instance, go to work. Hey, yo, what's up, man? You doing? Oh, I'm good. Okay, okay. Uh, how's everything going with you? Everything's fine. All right, and then your consist of work is just about work, and you might have certain questions outside of that, but other than that, it doesn't go past that. You don't talk after work. You don't do anything else outside of that. And so, even if you, for kids, if you're in school, right,
right.
y'all talk about school stuff. Y'all don't really go no further than that. Like y'all be doing your projects in class or whatever, and then that's it. Like, and then kids is kind of straightforward, so you can tell when they try to play you. Like, if you feel like you gotta like force yourself to have friends, then they not gonna be your real friends. You can't force that. Friendship comes natural.
Right.
And if a dude or a female is always consistently getting you in trouble on something that you know ain't wrong, and they know like, yo, well, we know this and we know that. Like, come on, man. Yo, hit this joint. Like, if you say nah, they be like, yeah, my man don't do that. They protect you, from the BS. Like, nah, that's my man. Like, nah, he good.
And
Like, we ain't on that funny stuff.
Since you said a joint, I'm gonna get my CBD ready. So, but now in school,
And
right?
since you get your CBD ready, I'm getting mine. Archie's ready.
Oh, you went and got those cookies.
Oh, man. Yes, I know. Leave me alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
I'm not
You
even.
done messed me up early this morning. I'm not messing with you. We're not doing this.
But see,
we're not doing
because
this.
you're a friend, I will let you wake me up out of my sleep to ask me a question. And because you knew I was asleep, you thought you had me.
Actually, I didn't think you were asleep. I didn't think you were asleep because you always wake up like around 7 o'clock, 6 or 7. You lay down for about 2, boop, boop. Yo, we rolling again. Let me get my cup of coffee, blah, blah, blah. Somebody gonna hear these words because they're not gonna get my coffee right. And then after that, you get your mojo going. This is how your day starts. But I literally thought you was up. I really did, because I know that sleep.
It was even better. It was like, oh yes, I have him. Like, he's probably never heard of this, and he's gonna be here trying to figure it.
Right. You was groggy. I was like, yo, I got him, and it didn't fall out that way. So, but we'll talk about that after we do this segment right here. But we'll get into that. But yeah,
that's some friendship. That's some friendship. But now, when you start in school, right, and you try to tell your kids this, be like, hey, these people you're growing up that you think is your friends, when you become adults, most of them will not be in your life. And they look at you like you are crazy. But it's, as adults, how many true childhood friends do you have? You don't have that many. And most times when you watch movies about childhood friends that are still together, it's fiction, because it's really not true. Every now and then you might, once you get into your 20s, 18, 20, some of those friends stay on for life. But those kids from kindergarten to about 10th grade, they
fall off.
But then you're thinking, those are my friends. So now you've got a false security of what a friend is. You see what I'm saying?
Right. And then y'all also got to also understand that y'all grow. Y'all are growing individuals. Y'all have totally different households. What goes on in my house may not go on what goes on in Buji's house.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So then me and him say, we hypothetically, we're growing up, da 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 da. He got something that's going on. I got something that's going on. That what I might go on and what he got going might not mesh. It might not, and it's okay. It's okay. There's a lot of people in this world. Like, sometimes what kids don't understand, you sometimes if you go to college, you may meet true friends there.
Correct.
Or if you go to work, you might run into a true friend there. Or, you know, in certain places, say you had a girl and she had her girlfriend had a friend. And y'all and they cool and y'all get cool. You know what I'm saying? Like you could those things happen in certain kind of ways.
That is true.
Shoot, I met Bougie working a regular job at one point.
That is,
and then he never turned back after that. But I'm just saying, you know, the fact is,
I thought
he's
about
not working a regular job. I'm working a regular job. But guess what? We still maintain friendship because it was genuine friendship that came about. Okay? Now, he has other things going on before he had a regular job. So he's in one of those situations that he makes he's in a different lane.
Well,
you know.
But see, that's the thing. Like,
I mean, really, how many friends you had after USL?
The two people that I knew before I got there.
Right. So it doesn't even matter.
Like that's like, and that's the thing. Like, even with jobs, like if you switch jobs a lot or whatever, or even that's the thing. Like when we start getting to friends, users, and associates. So say you're working at a job, right? You might have a true friend that'll come to you and say, "Hey, man, so and so's about to leave. You're gonna be good for that position. I ain't told nobody about it yet. Go ahead and get your stuff in order so you can apply for it when it first come out." Now, you might have a dude that you sit with every day at lunch, joke, y'all look at the girls, y'all talk about things, y'all talk about TV shows, and he has the same information, but he don't tell you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He don't kick it to you. He don't give it to you. He don't explain it to you.
You sit here and then you come around, and you trying to put them on. And when you find out, like, yo, why you didn't do this? Now, hold on. Let's address this real quick. Now, if you know your friend and you say, hey, they got the job opening here, and it pays X amount of dollars an hour. Just giving you a heads up. Now, but you have to give them a disclaimer, like, yo, if you use my name, you can't be doing that funniness with, that you might have done with other jobs. Like, you got to be serious about what you're doing, because I put my name, I'm putting my, pretty much like today, we say our brand on the line, so you'll get in.
But now,
you know what I'm saying?
That's where I stop it. If I know that person like that, I'm not going to try to bring them in for that job, because they're going to do that. So there's no need of giving a disclaimer, because that's like saying, I'm going to leave this crack on the table with crackpot Bobby right here, and I'm going to leave out. And I expect crack pop Bobby not to smoke crack, even though I know he smokes crack every other time. He's going to go in there and fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? I hate to put it that way, but that's another thing. Then you get the guy at your job who he's like really buddy pals with everybody, but he's also the kiss ass with the boss. He gets information out of you. The user gets you to the boss.
Yes.
Really didn't show up. You thought he was sick, but really he went fishing. Should see the trout he got on social. Oh, let me show you his social media. That guy's sabotaging. But some people would sit there and be like, "Oh, that's my friend." If you ask me, be like, yeah, I work with him. That's my friend.